Hi my dear students, welcome to my biology class. In the previous session, we have learned about taxonomy and taxonomical categories. What is meant by taxonomy? It's a branch of biology which deals with characterization, identification, nomenclature and classification. Then what are taxonomical categories? The different grouping levels or ranks in the classification process are known as taxonomic categories. Taxonomical studies require correct identification and classification of organisms. How organisms are identified in taxonomy? Organisms are identified based on certain easily observable characteristic features. So, taxonomical studies require the actual specimens of plants and animals for its detailed studies. It also requires intensive laboratory and field study. Taxonomical studies are done with the help of various tools and methods. All those methods and tools are together termed as taxonomical aids. Today we are going to learn about taxonomical aids. What is meant by taxonomical aids? All establishments having collections of actual live specimens or preserved specimens and preserved informations which help in identification of a species and taxonomic studies are called taxonomic aids. Now let's familiarize with some of the important taxonomical aids that are commonly used in taxonomical studies. First of all, herbarium. A herbarium is a storehouse of the collected dried specimens of plants that are pasted, preserved on herbarium sheet. Now you can observe the image of a herbarium sheet with a dried specimen that is pasted over there. So what is meant by herbarium? It's a storehouse of collection of dried plant specimens that are preserved and pasted on the herbarium sheets with all the required informations. How the taxonomists prepare the herbarium sheets and herbarium house? They identify the plant with its easily observable features. Then they compare these features with any known species of the plant. Then place the plant according to its similarities and differences in the hierarchy of classification. After preparing the herbarium sheet, the essential information is included in the herbarium sheet, like the common name, the local name, the English name, the scientific name, the collector's name, the date of collection, and the name of species and genus, including family, can be displayed over the herbarium sheets. So it gives more information with regarding the newly discovered plant. The herbarium is a storehouse. Now you can observe the image of a herbarium. Here the herbarium sheets are preserved in metallic cupboards. Here the herbarium sheets are preserved and protected in the metallic cupboards. They are also protected from the insects. After applying insecticide, they are protected from the insects. So these are used for the future referral system. It's a quick referral system. So while observing a herbarium sheet, we can gather almost all information with regarding a particular plant species. So we will come to know the genus, its species, its similar features to other known plant and also other details, the habitat, the locality where it is seen, other information including all names and the hierarchy of classification. Sometimes the herbarium sheet consists of packets of the flowers, that means the dried flowers and seeds of that particular plant. So we also get the reproductive information of the particular plant species from the herbarium sheet. The next taxonomic aid is Botanical Gardens. Botanical gardens are living herbaria. They are known as living herbaria. Do you know why we can see the living plants? That means the live plants in the botanical garden. There are known plants and unknown plants in the botanical garden. The known plants are displayed or labeled with its scientific name and English name. So it is easy to identify each type of plant in the botanical garden. So as it provides more information with regarding a particular plant species, the botanical gardens are also known as living herbaria, as it consists of living plants. Now you can observe the images of a few famous botanical gardens. Those are Royal Botanical Garden at Kew in England, Indian Botanical Garden, Howrah in India, and National Botanical Research Institute, Lucknow in India. Have you ever visited a museum? What can we observe there? We can observe the plants and animal specimens that are in preserved condition. So the next taxonomic aid is museum. The museum also provides us a lot of information with regarding a lot of plant species and animal species. In the museum, the plants are kept in the solution, that is in the formalin or formaldehyde solution. Some plant specimens are preserved in the formalin solution, some are kept in the herbarium, while the animal specimens are kept in the formalin solution. In the case of large animals like vertebrates and mammals, those are stuffed and displayed in the museum. The insects are pinned in the insect boxes and kept for the future purposes and for future reference. The information also will be connected or displayed over the insect box. We can also observe the skeletons of some large animals in the museum. So, all these preserved animal specimens and plant specimens provide us a lot of information with regarding their habitat, its family, genus, species, and its morphological as well as the anatomical features of all these living organisms. So it is also used as a quick referral system in the taxonomical studies. The next taxonomical aid is zoological parks. We can observe the animals, the live animals in the zoological parks. They are protected under human care. Those animals are protected and provided with food and shelter. Some animals are kept in the boxes like glass boxes. Sometimes the snakes are kept inside the glass boxes. The animals like a tiger or lion are kept in the cage. Birds are kept in the cage. So these are protected under human care in the habitat. So sometimes they provide the natural habitat and sometimes they may provide a artificial habitat for preserving such type of live animal species. So while visiting a zoological park, we can easily observe the morphological features of the particular animal, and also we can collect the information with regarding that particular species of animal in detail from the zoological parks. Now let's familiarize with a specific taxonomic tool that provides us more information with regarding a plant and animal species. That is key. The fifth taxonomic aid is key. Key is an analytical method of identifying the animal species and plant species based on some similarities and differences. In the key, there are certain statements. These keys are available in the botanical garden and the zoological parks. So those are also used as a referral system. Keys are based on some contrasting characters, generally in a pair called couplet. For example, now you observe the image of an insect. There will be two choices or two contrasting questions. Animal with wings, animal without wings. So we need to choose one option. So as it is an animal or an insect with wings, we can choose the second option, animal with the wings. Again, next choices. Next option, a pair of couplet. With paired wings or unpaired wings. Again we can choose the correct one, paired wings. Okay, so similarly each group of statement, a pair of statement is called couplet. Each statement is called lead. Each statement is called lead. Got it? So I have told you two examples. First option, animal with wings, animal without wings. So a pair of couplet, a pair of statement. Okay, each statement is called lead. Got it? Similarly, there will be a lot of options like this. So we need to choose the right option based on the easily observable characteristic features of that particular animal or a plant. This is one of the methods of the key. There are different types of keys. Okay, this is a particular key that is based on yes or no answers. Okay, here different taxonomic keys are required to understand more about the genus, family, species, order, class, etc. So each key is based on that particular taxonomic category. If it is related to the species, the questions will be based on that. If it is related to the genus, the question will be related to that fundamental features. So based on that, it is able to prepare a specific key for each taxonomic category. So it is very helpful to understand more about the plant and the animal species in detail. The next taxonomic aid is Flora. Flora means plant species, am I right? So it gives the actual account of the plant species that are found in the particular area. And also it provides the index of the plant species in that particular area. So it is highly helpful to us. It gives us a lot of information with regarding the name of the plants. It gives the index of the plant species that is found in the particular area. So if we visit a particular place with a lot of plant species, so with the help of this Flora, it is easy to access all the information with regarding the plant species in that particular area. The next one is manuals. The manuals provide complete information with regarding the species. It gives complete description on the species. Especially it provides the complete identification of the name of the species that is found in particular area. That's about the manuals. The last one is monograph. It gives a comprehensive information of any taxa. So any taxa means it gives information about a species in detail, in genus in detail, and so on. Okay, that's about the monograph. It gives the complete information or comprehensive information with regarding a particular rank or category in the taxonomical categories. So when we think about all these taxonomical aids, they provide more information with regarding the plant species and animal species. So it is highly helpful in taxonomical studies. So based on the observable characteristic features, we can identify them, we can place them in the appropriate category in the hierarchy of classification. So without these taxonomical aids, the taxonomy will not be successful. These are the various tools and methods that are used in taxonomical study to make the taxonomical study very easy. I hope you understood the topic well, the taxonomical aids. With this, I conclude my session. Thank you and have nice moments.